Most High, this is your servant, Big Judah. I ask permission to raise your temple from these sands and enter therein, for the appointed time has come. Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys in California. Before I begin, give all praise to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledge Yahweh Shai. I pray the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives us more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past, in order to understand the events that are currently happening on the earth, so we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. Brothers, sisters, we are at the end of this thing. The Most High is returning our knowledge and understanding back to the people. Back to the people.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not walk, it just manifested. Cause being the blessed, endure to the end, we was learning our lesson. I started confessing, she came in the night, that's part of my recollection. I had so many questions, We fell in love, mama came down like a dove, pulled me up out of the mud, got me away from the drinking the drug, taught me about all the things that we done. We was the one that put the blood on the post, took us away from the folks. We was the one that was there by the toast, whenever carried us out like a tote. Then in the boat to cross the sea, it seems to me he added again. Gave us a chance to repent of our sins, take us up out of that bondage again. Now it's the end, tornado, volcanoes, and nothing is something you can't defend. It's already here and no need to pretend. We about to hop when the spaceship begin, and we in the wind. We going back to Atlantis, y'all about to clean up this planet. We about to vanish, ravage, and you took advantage. Watching your wicked way marriage, should be embarrassed. We going back to the wilderness, most of my people ain't feeling it, but I know you're hearing this. We going back to our ways, praising the ancient of days. Yeah, yeah. Let me be clear, it's already here. So who shall I fear? My angels in charge, in a heavenly arm. With the tip of the spear, my enemy sick of me, so they advised them a plan to get rid of me. He had the remedy, energy visibly shook. Don't wanna look, we did it cause it visibly. We going back to Atlantis, y'all about to clean up this planet. We about to vanish, ravishing, you took advantage. Watch us, you will get way embarrassed. Should be embarrassed. We going back to the wilderness. Most of my people ain't feeling it, but I know you're hearing it. We going back to our ways, praising the ancient of days. You know, Caprinde, no pita kinte, people my gente. We about to go to the land of the pinte. Two from a family, one from the city. We the committee, don't be alarmed. We're here to put you happy through the storm. Many will fall, but to you can no harm. This is a pinnacle, this not a charm. Yeah, baby, get ready, go pack up the shabby. It's about to get heavy, you know. But the truth of the matter, it don't really matter. Gonna follow wherever you go. It's about to blow. This is the time when we finally find some justice for show. You be what you sow.
Yeah, you already know. Judgment is coming, it's rocking the floor.
And we about to go. We going back to Atlantis. Y'all about to clean up this planet. We about to vanish, ravishing, you took advantage. Watching shit, we get way embarrassed. Should be embarrassed. We going back to the wilderness. Most of my people ain't feeling it, but I know you're hearing this. We going back to our ways, praising the ancient of days. They say fair, they don't care. Way up there, they didn't take the stairs. No more prayers, ain't hearing no more prayers. No more fear, we done, ain't no more tears. Yeah, you had the blessing to fumble it. We got the blessing and we gonna run with it. 400 years and we done with it. You did a lot and now he about to double it. Now it's your turn, your concern is election. Like that's about to hold back the Lord. Now you about to be living in pain. Have you dreamed about Brooklyn and cold? We going back to Atlantis. Y'all about to clean up this planet. We about to vanish, ravishing, you took advantage. Watching shit, we get way embarrassed. Should be embarrassed. We going back to the wilderness. Most of my people ain't feeling it, but I know you're hearing this. We going back to our ways, praising the ancient of days. Yeah.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. Welcome, beloved. And once again, thank you. Thank you for all the participants. Thank you for all of you that supporting us. Thank you for all the students that work on the art, the engineer that work in the sounds, the pump engineer that work on the pump, and the sounds engineer, and all the grandmothers and all the mothers, fathers, sons and daughters and little ones that work in this art of work. That is supposed to be our first album movie, so to speak. This is not officially, but it's a start. All right, beloved, today the reason why we are here, we're going to brainstorm certain ideas or certain concern that you have concerning the album. What would you like to, because the nation wanted to do another one. They want to make another album. Would you like to be a participant? Would you like to know how to do those things? Of course, we had offered a class about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we offered the class, and this is the result. This is the result when our people put their mind together. We have our differences, yay, indeed. We have our disagreement, but this is where when we put our mind, our energy, our focus, and this is what we come up with. So we would like to expand what we have learned. Again, each one teach one. Is that what that is? And we would like to teach the others that would like to do things like that on their own. We have already received an overwhelming amount of support, and the brothers and the sisters that wanted to be a part of this already signed up with the class. And there's a sister, she will show you how to do this. And I no longer teach the class. Sometime I pop up. I did a little teaching. Okay. All right. Yeah, sometime I pop up, I do a little teaching here and there, but okay, thanks. Thank you. All right, that's good. Thank you. Sometime I pop up, I do a little teaching too, but most of the time I let the students learn on themselves, because that's what they do. Okay, you watch the credit, we got Brother Yeshua Music. He did the beats, and he did some of his videos. He worked on there. He taught. He coached. He allowed Brother Eliezer Noir, Joro, Sister Kayla, Renana, Sister Mimsa, Brother Rains, Sophia Felicien, and let's see who else I miss. Brother Rains. Yes, Brother Rains. Brent Rains. And it's in the credit. Let me see if I can get the credit here. So we have all of this. We will receive phone call. Let me see if I can get to the credit. The end credit, if I... Okay, so yeah, Brother Eliezer Noir, Joro, Yeshua Music. Okay, Brother Big Judah, Sister Kayla, the Brother Larry Kanye on the Chesedek Priesthood. You always see in the comment, he did the interlude, Renana Ephraim, and the visual artist, Brother D. Rains, DK Foreman, Eliezer Noir, Joro, Kayla, Mimsaya Sharel, Sophia Felicien, Sly Avery, Yeshua Music, and then that takes me. And special thanks to you, the AK. Okay. All right. So the record label, Urban Beats, and then the AK Digital Media Production. So again, this is all that is, man. This is what our people come together and do something positive. We could have come together and do something quite the opposite, but this is just a start. Okay, this is just a start, and we would love to have you on the next episode, as Snoop Dogg once said it. Okay, so again, this endeavor was started by our sister V over there in Arizona. She, it was started by the little one. We had taught the children when this thing, it was way before this. I believe Sister Pandora was one of our first students. All the other brothers and sisters that participated, they were the very first one when this thing came up, and AI art wasn't that popular. In fact, most people were against it, and they were, okay, thank you, put it there. Okay, good. All right. Thank you. Yes, the Allah the Allah. Yeah, thank you. Yes, yes, it goes. That's my beloved mother. She's very honored to have me as a son. But anyway, so the thing is, when we started, we had started with the children. The youngest, he was like 8 years old. He did arts, and his sister, and the beloved, and the class expand. Then again, this is not something that I planned it or I wanted to do. And we received a lot of backlash, of course, because a lot of people believe this is the devil's work. If you come up with something like this, technology is the technology of the devil. Okay, the devil control the weather. The devil have all the power, and we, the children of the Most High God Almighty, the children of light, the seed of the stars, we are a bunch of bagware. We are a bunch of retarded scum. We're just sitting there, and then we can do anything. We have nothing. Everything belongs to Satan, because they're the only people that can do stuff. So the moment we try to study all the books, we try to get into other things, we receive a lot of backlash. But then again, we're supposed to expect that. We're supposed to have that. That's what makes you grow. That's how the Most High grows you, by sending people over there to, come against you, attack you, and tested your strength of morale, your psychology, your mental states. That's how the Holy One, tests you. So because of that, we come together, we do this, and the results, we let you judge. And you can call and give your concern and brainstorm for the next idea. We have a couple people. Places are limited, okay? We have a couple people already on board, but places are limited, okay? All right. So it's if you would like to be part of this, if you want the class, this is the email. This is who you need to contact. So if you need more info, I can zoom in. To create the artwork, videos, and feature on this album, please contact, lightworkwarriors8k@gmail.com, to enroll in the 8K Nation art class, okay? In the class, you will learn the basics, and then you will learn advanced, all right? And all ages are welcome, okay? It is good for the little one to learn too, because they want to learn. All right, you will send an email, and then the art class will tell you how much it is. Again, because now we have the way that we did it back then is going to be different this time, because this time there's a lot of people, and we have to make things a little bit more interesting for you. Okay, so that is if you wish to participate and see your art. And there, a lot of our people, we got our sisters over there in the UK and Africa and stuff like that. They just learn it, okay? It's just something that you learn. You have a skills. You accumulated skills. That's all. That's all that is, okay? So again, yes, we were attacked by the camp. They just, because that's what they do, and look. Let's hang on. Let me just connected this. So according to Arthur Schopenhauer, what are the 3 stages that the truth pass?
Hey, Schopenhauer famously said that truth goes through 3 stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And third, it's accepted as self-evident. It's a neat way to capture how new ideas often struggle before they're embraced.
Okay, can you repeat that again for me?
Sure. Schopenhauer's idea is that truth passes through 3 stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And third, it's accepted as self-evident.
Thank you. So, the computers, AI, or whatever technology, it's a tool. That's all that is. It's a tool. Your car is a tool. A horse is a tool. You use it to do certain work. You can use it to travel. You can use it to plow your field. It's a tool. That's what that is. Doesn't mean you're breaking the law. Doesn't mean you are worshiping the devil. It's just amazing how people still think like this. Okay? We were ridiculed. People sending death threat emails. Like, you're getting death threat because of that, man. Because of something you're learning. People threaten to kill you and sending people after you and threaten your life because you're studying because somebody disagree with you and you need to die. All right? Okay? Because they're ridiculed and violent threats and people making silly remarks and stuff like that. And then after that, everybody see the evidence and then it sustains itself. That's all. And beloved, one thing you must understand, well, you know what, let me go ahead and put this right there. There we go. One thing you must understand, the others, you have to forgive them because they weren't called for this. This is not something that is for the lightweight. This is not something that is for the people that are easily swayed, people that are emotional. This is for the hardcore, and this is for the people that they pick. So if the others are mad, they are attacking, of course, a lot of it is out of envy, okay? And instead of our people take the advantage, take these tools and use it for our own benefit, we shun it because that's what they taught our people back in the 50s. They taught our beloved that computer technology is evil, it's Satan's work. Don't do computers, don't studies. Okay, that's why they push the whole basketball celebrities. You studied the book by Dr. Claude Anderson, Paranomics. He explained how black folk and technology do not mix, though all those technology were invented and given, from and by black people. But they made it a law. They make our people so afraid of a chip, of a computer chip. Because people believe that certain chip will insert somewhere in your body and you won't be able to get raptured, stuff like that. I don't know where people are getting those things. And because of that, our people do not study technology. And when they see something that are done in nature, they quickly attributed it to the 83, the elites and stuff like that. And they don't know how difficult it is to replicate nature. Our people really do not know how difficult or virtually impossible it is to produce the act of creation, to actually making babies. It's very hard. And then they will sit there and attribute this thing to 83, how certain technology they can use. They will make babies. They got babies factories and they can make baby. And you got a report that just came out there that China just purchased 300,000 North Korean women because they don't have any women. Let me see if I can get the article, okay? China purchased 300,000 North Korean women. Okay, there you go. Kim Jong-un desperate, 300,000 women sold to China for sex work, dog fur coat seized 15 hours ago, okay?
May have been
Okay, this video, let me put the link there to show the people. All right. No, I just to show the people how, you know, ridiculous it is when you sit there and you are watching people giving 83s that much credit, how they are super smart, how they invented everything, when in fact those people stole pretty much everything that we own, pretty much everything that we invented. We already told you AI, so to speak, is a very ancient technology. This is ancient, this is like pre-Bible time, AI, pre-Adam time, very old technology. It is mentioned in multiple books as another name. And what those people got their hand on, it's the dregs of it. What we are using here is the dregs of it. Okay, so they don't have women over there, not that much, and the men want to sleep and then have produce babies, so they had to bought them. Okay, so and then you are attributed the technology with China. Or China is so advanced, they have baby factories, they're making children and stuff. They have a new son they made. Oh my God, if you did study technology, or the hell better yet, if you did study magic, you would have known how difficult, or better yet, how impossible it is for those people to make anything. It's virtually impossible for them. They need our consent, they need our help to make those things, and we are attributed all those magnificent stuff that have been done around the world to 83. Thus, the reason why we use this quote-unquote technology to make what we are making here, because we want to do something positive and we want to disprove what the others are saying here, because, oh, well, if you use AI or if you use computers or you use any technologies, you are part of the devil, or you're doing magic. Well, not magic, you're part of the Illuminati. Or if you use metals, okay, another bizarre thing, it's like metals such as mercury, iron, and stuff were invented by the fallen angel. Our people, they raised the so-called fallen angel, the Nephilim, so much so, they feared them so much so, they give them God status. Everything is sort of fallen. The fallen is so, they are so smart, you know, they can travel anywhere, they can, when in fact those people don't know anything, and in fact they copy everything. When in fact everything those people have is just they stole it from us. So we really don't want to get involved with the whole AI stuff, man. Of course, we told you it's not AI. You know, we see things. We've been places, man. We communicate with things. We know certain things that are out there. We don't know everything, but we know certain things that are out there, and we know what 83 can and cannot do. Okay? The first step to knowledge is to know that you know nothing. You have to reject everything that you know in order for you to properly learn whatever that's going to be taught unto you. So we are using a couple of stuff. For those of you that would like to participate, it's going to cost you, of course, okay? It's going to cost you. It's not free, the classes. You're going to have to pay to learn this. Look at this as you accumulate a new skills in 2025. Okay, look at this like, wait, I didn't know how to do this, I didn't know how to do that, now I know how to do this, now I know how to do that. It's something you accumulate. All right, so that is for the AI class, so to speak. Now for the music, again, a couple of years ago I had received an email where a brother was telling me how my music is satanic because I use computer to make it. I use a virtual instrument. All right, why is that? Why is it they always try to cut off black folk, especially our people, from technology? Anything that we try to touch that has to do with technology, or it's the fallen angel, you always, this is Satan works. Because technology in its truest form is magic. It's energy manipulation. That's all that is. It's a very lowest form of magic, below natural magic. That's like lowest form. Okay, so now for those of you that wish to participate in the next album, I still have that email. That this is what you're going to do, okay? You're going to send me an email. There is preferably you be a student for you to participate in our next album, okay? Preferably, you must be a student. Thank you, Sister Elsie Slayton. Alchemy is magic. Cooking is alchemy. That's why there's still a rage for black folk to not cook. And they taught them, if you cook your food, you kill your food. If you kill your food, you're eating death. Therefore, don't cook. Cooking is alchemy. You put salt, water, sugar, spice, things you are adding, you compose something completely different. And when you are studying alchemy, you're like, wait a minute, this is cooking. You just put things together, you cook them. Okay, foundry, metal casting, metallurgy. Black folk are forbid to do anything that has to do with melting metal and make your own thing, making a ring, okay, making a car, making a chair. Our people, we don't make things anymore. And Dr. Claude talk about those things, okay? Foundry, metallurgy. It's a blacksmithing. Blacksmith, it's a non-existent science in the midst of the so-called black community. We don't cook anymore. A lot of our people, they don't know how balance is. They just watch somebody say something and they just take this thing, they make this thing their lifestyle. And then they ended up damaging causing great harm to their soul. Okay, a lot of the stuff you have to use fire. Fire is a powerful element. Fire purification. You purify this thing. There are certain things you cannot eat raw. You have to purify it, remove the impurity. Why? Because so-called 83 put so much garbage in things. You see, when you buy food at the store, you cook it, you remove most of the impurity, that whatever chemical that's 83 put in there when you cook it yourself. But when you buy all those ultra processed, already cooked thing, it's not the same thing. Then again, I don't want to get into this, but it's just to show you it's a very well-made disconnection. They disconnected our people with the science. It is always our people. Everything we're doing, it's always you're going to hell. Even you're studying the Bible, you're going to hell. You don't study, you're going to hell. Like, what the hell? What do you want us to do, man? Beloved, you must understand, indeed, everything is perverted. You are doing your best to learn. I do not want my people to be rigid. We must reject rigidity. Yea, rigidity has its place to a certain degree, but we must be to a degree fluid, formless, adaptation. Yes, sometimes we eat this one diet when the body asks for it. Sometimes we mix our diet. Sometimes we mix the exercises. Sometimes we mix the stuff. We switch. We learn. Sometimes we do this little AI thing. Sometimes we go ahead and further. We do stuff. But I don't want my people to just stick with one thing, and that's that one thing I'm sticking for the rest of my life, and that's it. You're not growing. If you come here, you stick with the nation only, you are not growing. You need to go out there and learn things that is outside whatever the Bible or religious book. For instance, beloved, now we are studying psychology, the laws of human nature. We got probably another month to go, and then we're good. 2 hour part, psychology is done. Then we will study military strategy. Then we'll go back to magic. You need to study, accumulate things, help the mind exercise. Do a little herbal things, get your little herbs and stuff like that. But nonetheless, if you're a musician, hopefully, you are one of our students, and send us an email, and we will send you the criteria or characteristics we want our songs, our stuff to be. As you can see, when you did listen to the album, for the one that listened to it, excuse me, everything in there is unique. Everything has its own style. Whatever that you listen in the album, it has not. It's that you cannot take it and say, "Man, that sounds just like some crap I'm listening to in the radio." There are other things who are inspired from other artists that are not in the truth, so to speak. But just to clarify, no mumble rap, man. If you are going to be part of this, you cannot mumbling your words. Mumbling has its own characteristic category. No mumbling. Glory. You gotta speak straight, speak clear, speak loud. None of this garbage. We already told you no mumbling, man. Came over there with mumbling things, and none of that, man. You gotta hey, this is not, nah, man. You gotta put the work in and speak the words so the people can hear what you're saying. They may not be able to 100% hear everything, but the lyrics must be audible. No mumble rap, man. Mumble rap has its own category, its own thing. All right, you're right. I'm just saying. And then the others, people that do somewhat, again, I have nothing against this type of music. It's just we want the nation, we want the little ones, the old ones, the new ones to hear your lyrics, to hear the message that the Holy One is passing through you. We don't want any confusion, man. We don't want any confusion. We want the people to hear. That's how we already say this. That's the one category. The second category is we will need, because the album, we didn't have that much a female in it, or the women, because of the way it was formed. Long story short, it was a couple of us, the dudes that gets together. We were dealing with some stuff, and we put this together. And then again, this is not about us. The album is not about me. It's not about my struggle or anything like that. It's about our people, the nation, and how we come and we bring things together. That's all it was, okay? So if you are going to be involved with us as a female or a male, know the rule number one, this is not about you. This is not, it will never be about you, okay? This is about our people. This is about the future. This is about you helping others. This is not about you showing your talent or how great you are or how things. This is none of that, man. Okay, that's why we, from the beginning, beloved, we talk about this. All right, this is not something that about Big Levi. He's the last or the first prophet, or he's a prophet at all. And I do not take those titles. And it's not I don't need them. I don't care about that. This is, of course, the channel name is Big Levi. The things come out under my name, but this isn't about me. And I want you to know this. If you're going to participate in this with us, know that this isn't going to be about you to have an opportunity to talk about your life or whatever. Yes, you can use certain aspect of your life, put it out there, make somewhat a reference to it. Okay? All right? We need to cut that out before, we have any folks that come in and make this thing about them. Okay, this isn't about that. This is about the whole nation. All right, this is about your brothers, your sisters in solidarity, and then raise the vibration. We are the 8,000s, the 8K family, the 8K nation, the 8K Mishpasha. This is us. Okay, this is, you are not the one. You are not the only one. Okay, to a degree, our beloved, okay, brother Big Levi, Big Judah, Larry, and all that, they have specific duties. But again, this is all about us. You're going to come as strength to help us lift this giant weight. This is not about you flexing, all right? Just to get that out of the way. Now, the third thing I want to talk about before I go into the question and things, the third thing is for the people that do gospel type of music, okay? Now, because gospel music were and still is our music, all right? I have nothing against gospel music, so to speak. However, you're gonna have to come up with a style. You're gonna have to come up with something that does not sound like anything 83 put out there, because we do not want the same vibration that they have. You have uniqueness, okay? Yes, there are certain artists that you admire, but you cannot take the style that 83 have out there, this same yelling Jesus and things like that and stuff. Make your own. Come up with something that does not sound like anything that they have out there, because we are unique. Bring your own uniqueness. You have it in you. Work on that. Okay? You write your own song, you make your own beat, you do things. If you cannot make the beats, we got Brother Yeshua, Joro, Eliezer, and I have a couple of beats. You can go ahead and say, man, I can write, but I cannot make beats or whatever, or things like that. Okay? Use your own style. Come up with your own. Start studying, let's say, you make a blend. Make a blend of opera and soul music. Blend them and then come up with a style. Do the best that you can do. Again, you are not doing this for your own glory. We are not. Sometimes, beloved, we refer to things as our own, but you are doing it just, as a good mercy, man. Appreciation and thanksgiving to the Holy One. That's all. But that's why the first album was the Sacrament, name as, for the Holy Spirit. It's an honor unto her and to the Most High and to the nation, everything in there. And to something that is very coded, specific, and codex unto us, okay? We want you to come with something unique, okay? We need the best. You're going to have to go to introspection, man. And if your song or your thing is trash, if you are bringing garbage and trash, no, we cannot accept this. We need the best mind, the best voices, the best writers, the learned men and women of the nation. And if you can come, you accepted it, then you are the best. If you weren't, you'd be somewhere else. It's the greatest mind that produced what you just saw here. Now, yes, thank you. Let me put the email in there. This is okay. Gmail.com. Okay, so that's my email. Okay, Biglevipriest at Gmail. Oh, nope, I wrote the priest wrong. Delete that. Okay. Well, my email is right there. Let me show the nation. All the contact information, if you wish to purchase the album, okay, you can get to the links are there, or you can search it on your phone, Big Levi the Sacrament. All right, if you wish to participate on the next thing, you can send me an email to this, all right? Okay, you can put it there, all right? Biglevipriest at gmail.com, and this is where you can send whatever that you can do. Okay, again, we highly recommend for you to become a student, not a neophyte, student and above. Okay, we need you to be there. All right, and do the best that you can if you wish to be a part of this. And the class, well, you're gonna need to watch this again if you wish to do that. All right, so this is what we wanted to bring. And any question, brainstorm things, you can call. Any feedback, critiques, concern, whatever that you want, you can call, or you can write it in the whatever this thing name again, chart play. All right. Singers, musician, jazz. Are you a jazz musician? Well, come up with a fusion: jazz and soul, jazz and R&B, jazz and gospel. But make sure this thing doesn't sound like, oh man, I'm listening to that guy. Your sounds and not only you sound like the guy, you say the same thing that he's been saying. Come on, man. Incorporating like Native American, so to speak, instrument in your beat or in your whatever, man. put some traditional taste, and it's something that is unique. Like every single song are unique, and that's what we want, uniqueness. All right. Sorry. Boy, I think some people might, if you call. Let me see. Oh no, not some things like that. Okay. Okay, let me see. We're going to have an AK website. So far, we are dealing with Patreon. We have a message board on Patreon. Okay, if you wish to post anything, we have. Okay. This is a message board we have. Okay, brother Starseed just post something here. Keep an eye on this one down the road. Phil Collins is physically and mentally devastated. He doesn't have the will to go anymore. He could die in months. Phil Collins. Okay. This is where people put information. You can go there. We got the members board where if you see something, you take a picture, you share your dream or your things in there. Okay. Okay, where you have certain concern, certain our brothers, okay, they got crows and birds and stuff like that. Oops. Okay, this is some of the things where this is mainly some of our, I would say this is probably our website. Yes, we are working on something like this, but beloved, the some of the stuff, we don't want to overwhelm the nation. It's not that much. We have Biglevi.com, okay? Brother Devin is, we still have the website. Brother Devin is there. There's still stuff in there, but there's a lot of stuff that we cannot go ahead and then build right away because it needs somebody that can maintain it for the nation, and then it needs to be done properly. Okay, so this is already done. You can go ahead to the community board, the members board, message board, and the information sharing board. Information sharing board, that's the one you need to go if you are not a member. We do the information sharing board is for everyone. The members is only for the members. Okay, wow, that's another one. That's a lot. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, got quite a few there. Okay. Big Levi, can we have an 8K family map app? Excuse me. Yes. All those things, we are working on that. We are working on our app, and we are working on this. We are working on our own AI also. Okay. Some of you, let me see if I can get this. You know what? I'm not going to show this. There we go. All right. There we go. Yes, things like that, it can be done. However, little by little, the bird made its nest. And we want our people to, have a little by little, have a place where you can go ahead and post things. And then once we're ready with the app or the website, we'll give you whatever that, you can go ahead and get it, okay? But it's a lot of work concerning this thing. Okay. Any concern, question, feedbacks, anything else? We got another 10 to 15 minutes. What about AK platform? Let's get off YouTube. Excellent idea. We talk about this. One of the thing is a lot of people suggest Rumble and other websites, which is, again, beloved, no offense to those things, they are pretty much the same. Once you say something that they don't like, or you do something that the establishment, I guess, do not like, they will treat you the same way as YouTube. The stuff is we wanted everything on our own. Hell, we want our own land where we can come, and then just relax, a safe haven, okay? A safe haven where our brothers and sisters can come and then they will spend a little time. But yes, we will do the best to get off YouTube once we are matured enough. Okay, we have a call. Oh boy. I think this is WhatsApp. WhatsApp usually give me an issue. Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Big Levi.
yes. What you got for the nation, brother?
Big Levi, this is Roz the Brute. I just wanted to share a quick but also encouraging message with everyone that, we all have different talents. We all have different things that we are pursuing after, but we are pursuing after the same thing, because if we are in tune with the people that are around us, meaning the people that are a part of the family, the people that are part of the Most High Yahweh, then we will support each other. I myself, I love music because I'm a very artistic person. I am a chef by nature, but I'm also a musician by nature. I haven't, in a little while, gotten to really express myself through my arts musically, but I want to encourage anyone that is not encouraged. Maybe they're a little bit discouraged because they maybe haven't done it in a while like I have. But I grew up in music. I grew up in cooking. I grew up in a lot of artistic stuff. I just want everyone to understand that we all have our own gifts. So don't feel discouraged about anything. But myself personally, I would love to share my gift with music. I am a writer. I am a musician, and I do rap. And so I would love to share my experiences, whether they're good or bad, to help the nation to grow. Because at the end of the day, we all go through things, and we need to help each other to develop spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, to grow and be better people. And so myself personally, I would love to do something with, whether it's Big Levi or whether it was with Larry Melchizedek or anybody that has been on this page, to make sure that we're doing things to encourage the people through our personal experiences, because everyone's is different. And so we can do things to make sure that we help each other to grow spiritually. And that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
I just, and last but not least, I love what everybody is doing. Everybody's coming together, and stay encouraged, family, because we're all dealing with things. We're all going through stuff. And the way that I know that I can help myself personally is by writing something and by telling my story. That's all I wanted to share.
Thank you, beloved. All right. So thank you to the brother that just brought this again. Yes, we are helping each other. All right. Thank you, Sister Marjorie. And again, what we want when we say to have our own stuff, I'm talking about our own app, our own thing, okay? But those stuff, they take time, okay? Whenever the Holy One wish, we will have it. For instance, he wanted us to do this album, he wanted us to do this, and then it is done. If the Holy One wants you to be in this album, you will be in it. If he wants it to be done at all, it will be done. If it doesn't, the album won't get out. This is not, about stuff. Yes, we're gonna have our own stuff. Our own network, our own thing, where we don't have to depend, or if we say something against their policy, or we just you look certain way and things like that. But in order for us to do this, it needs time, okay, and then it needs a hell of a lot of love, attention, and passion. Okay. And then again, I was, like I said before, I was instructed not to overwhelm the family, not overwhelm the people, not overwhelm you folks. Yes, the nation, we want to do this. Man, I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to cook. I want to make clothes for the people. I want to make hair product, face product, beauty, and things like that. We can do all those stuff. But if we do them out of emotion, it's going to be a problem. If we do this because, oh man, I like the album, we jump with our emotion without properly calculated thing, it's going to be an issue. Okay, let's move to the next step. And then little by little, we are going to have this. But yes, having our own detached from anything. It has to, the correct word, is a standalone. A standalone, let's say social media. I know a lot of people have issue with this word, social media. A standalone social media things that is strictly for this family over here, for this nation. That's all. If you come to our things, you will respect our stuff, you will follow our policy, you will follow the rules. If you say something we don't like that do not align with our things, we'll block you, we'll get rid of you, we'll refund you your money or whatever that is and get rid of you. But you cannot do this to us because it's not your platform. Okay. Yes, there is other, but I heard about Hebrew TV Connect. I heard about all these things. We can jump in all of that too. No issue. Then again, the 8K, we are unique. As a unique people, we have to have a unique thing. We are growing. Okay, we are growing. We are doing things this year we didn't do last year. And we're going to do things the next year that we didn't do this year. It's a growth thing. Everything needs a time to mature. We may not, well, I said not may not, I may not reach this maturity yet, but when you plant a seed, you have to water it and then nurture it, watching it, give it the proper sun, the proper thing, the proper nutrition in the ground, and then it will grow and it will produce fruit. But you have to be patient. Hell, we want this fruit to grow and then produce fruit in 1 hour, which you can do with magic and the book of magical evocation. You know, the fakir, the Indian fakir do this. You can do that, but with patience, you know, and of course silence, we can get this thing done. Okay, but we need the best mind. Okay, we need the best mind. We don't want anyone that you think, if you have an issue working with other people, or if you have an issue taking orders, hell, if you have an issue following instruction, we cannot have you. You need work. You need to get into introspection and work on yourself. This is something that requires a lot of discipline to do. Okay, a lot of following, a lot of instruction. Okay, to do this. This doesn't mean that you are, yes, sir, you're afraid of us and things like that. It just simply means that, yo, if you're gonna be a part of this, man, you're gonna have to follow the instruction the way that we've been doing things here for 4 or 5 years. If you got a new idea, you can pitch it, but you don't just bring in it and then you put it in there and you say, well, this is how we're gonna do things. Okay. Let me see. Nathaniel says, how about a member directory with locations, talent, skills, etc.? Great question to put this. Again, all those stuff, we'll compile them once we have our app or website. We'll have all those things in there. If you want anything be done, you can just click this thing and say, hey, this brother is a chef. He cuttered. This brother is a carpenter. You know, he do woodwork. This sister, she do prom dress. She make clothing. This brother over there, he import things from Africa, China, Europe. Or he import things over the world. This brother over there, he teach karate. He teach kung fu. We're gonna have those things. This is an excellent question. Okay. Brother B. Rains, if you feel led to do such, as I highly suggest you jump in and join. I never dealt with AI art till taking the AI class and jumping on the project when I was given the opportunity. I BS you not. Yes, do it. Some people say, okay, well, I'm gonna wait next time. I'm gonna do this. I don't do that. I'm afraid because I really don't want to go to hell. Hey, that's, that's on you, man. You know, hey, that's what it is. Okay. I am spiritually moved and motivated by the conversations going on here, Tawada AK family. That's good. That's good. You know, our job is to keep our people in a high vibration. Okay, we can talk. There are plenty of other things we can bring here that could bring your vibration down. Oh, gosh, there are much more garbage we can bring here. You know, keep the nation low and low vibration. But this is not what we do here, okay? Shalom, beloved. What you got for the nation?
Shalom, big brother, big Levi and family. I had an idea, you know, the shadow work fast. I thought about two things. One was like a shadow work journal workbook that you can work, you know, have something to look and, you know, and then another thing, it don't have nothing to do with the adults, but for kids, because I keep my nieces and nephews, and I was thinking about like a kid's coloring book and an adult coloring book. That's it. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All
So,
right.
all right. That was our sister Kay over there in Michigan. The sister bought the same thing, or not the sister had bought to me concerning the little one. And here's the thing, beloved. The youngs are there. They are watching. They are part of this. They want much more exposure, so to speak, and what we are doing. We need to make things for them, which is true. However, there are a lot of laws and a lot of rules concerning doing stuff for children. For instance, let's say we made a little cartoon or a little comic book, and then we present it here on YouTube. The moment you do this, your video will be flagged, even though you don't say you just made it. And then if you say the word kids, but this is by law, if you are making a video here, for instance, if I'm making a video here and my daughter show up in it, okay, they will tag this video as for children. And they will make if you don't do this, YouTube can take your account down, and they will see it as you exploiting children or doing something. It's against the law. Whenever you do something, though it's not for kids, cartoon, they can quickly take your account and then flip it and say, well, this is for. Is this for children or yes? No. But there was a kid in there. Yeah, this is just a kid passing by in the background. Okay, so to do this, we need something especially apart, another channel couple for the little one. We can do things here. That's why we try to be as clean, as neutral as we can, because they're a little one watching. Okay, and then we can do this for the little one. But if you're gonna do something for the children, okay, we can give homework. You know, for instance, the Sprout homework, some of the kids did it, you know. The Sprout homework, they did some of the homework, they can do it. Most of the stuff, yes. You know, yeah, the 8K kids or the 8KK. We don't want to put another K in there, but you know, the 8K kids, it needs to be something to know by itself. Okay. Can we set up Discord for the Patreon, for the patrons? Yes, if you're going to join the class, you need a Discord. The sister will give you stuff like it will give you the instruction. I believe we have somebody call. Let me conclude when it comes to children. Okay, when you're dealing with kids specifically, you will need to have something separate for them. But in the midst here, whatever most of the stuff we are doing here, the children can do it too. Okay, but it's just like there are a lot of people out there. They're considering themselves as some of savior. For instance, if we said we give our homework, let the children meditate 10 minutes a day. Some people will go out there and say this is child abuse. You're forcing those kids to close their eyes and do things and a lot of nonsense. Because some people out there, they think they can come in your house and tell you how to run your own family. And most of those people don't even have family to talk to. Okay, our people are backward when it comes to dealing with children. Most of our people are backward. They are backward. They like to get into other people's business and try to tell you how to raise your children. Okay, so for the kids, the sister asked the same, and I said, well, right now, no. In the future, definitely. When we have our own stuff, we have our own community, the kids will have their own stuff to do. But to do anything related for the children, according to the laws of the internet, it has to be completely on a channel for themselves. They have to get their own app, their own thing. They can do stuff. And we need another group of people that can oversee that. Okay, that's good. All right, we have this. We have like little children watching. We love the kids, man. It's just like to put everything in one place. It won't be good, because what's gonna happen when we all keep going? We'll have a place for the little kids. We'll have a place for the teenagers and stuff like that. A place for certain other group and things. But we begin here. The force is concentrated here, and we're all going slowly. This is not our only project, beloved. Okay, we just made an album, and that's it. We're gonna make a bunch of other stuff, but we want you to be part of it. Why? Because we really don't want to make something and then and then the nation like, oh man, oh, the brother did this. I dream of doing something like, I'm good at doing this. Why didn't they make an announcement and you felt left out? Okay, so and things like that. That's why we said this AI class was started by kids. Okay, they were started by children. Okay, it was because of the kids that we taught them how to do it, and then it moved. Other people, adult, get involved, and then again, the reason why the kids could not follow the AI class because their schedule are different, and the things like teaching children is not that easy. Kids, there's a lot of stuff you're gonna do and things like that. But yes. We are going to go ahead and do this in the future. We're looking for that. Let's call the sister back. I believe somebody did call here. Whoops. All right. Maybe Sister Antoinette. Not quite sure.
Hello, Big Levi. Shalom, Mishpah.
Go ahead, beloved.
When you did the album, The Sacrament, and you posted the cookout, it gave me an idea about the AK family cookbook. Maybe having one, vegan, Passover. I don't know. It's just a suggestion, an idea.
Excellent idea. I never thought of that. Thought of that. No, I never did thought of that. We need to have a AK, cooking book where we have a section for each of whatever diet that you are following, and then we gather all the brother that call he's a chef. There are also certain of our brothers and sisters work in restaurant, and they will come together and put a cookbook together, and then we publish it. Say, hey, this is our cookbook. It just get out, and then you can use it for your Passover. We cook according to the season. We'll cook according to your day and stuff like that. This is some of the food.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, this is some of the food that is for the people that are like the Shemeshite, because this food is associated with the sun, oranges and things like that. That's a good idea. We should write that down and put it in our to-do list, so to speak. Thank you, beloved. Okay.
I just have a quick suggestion too.
Yes.
I would really like to find meals to make with lamb. I can't even find lamb meat.
Yes.
Where to get it?
Yes. Well, they.
Yeah, I know.
I would have if you. I don't. I'll call you on private, beloved. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I don't want any email right now. Just stuck private with the sister. Yes, there's a section for smoothies, a section for juice, section for salad, a section for cook and clean, and there, things like that. It would be nice if the nation would undertake such endeavor and publish it. We have our own thing, especially what the sisters said here. There are no lamb and stuff like that and things. So, yes, that's a great idea. Marvelous. Anything else? Oh, it's already 1:10. Oh boy, time just flew by. God dang it, man. Good grief. Just like that thing is like, oh, what is this? Yeah. Oh, the sister you calling me on? Okay. Oh, sister, you calling me on video?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'll call back.
Okay. All right. There you go. That's better. All right, go ahead, beloved.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Oh, AK family is the place to be. I can tell you right now that
Yeah, can you mute the TV or computer or whatever that you're watching?
I just turned it off.
Yes, go ahead.
That music was so soothing. I felt like the windows of heaven had been opened up and poured down on all of our spirits last night. I tell you, I've never been to a party that I enjoyed so much that I immediately reread it again. You hear me? And it is addictive in the way that it was so much of what was done there needed. We've been needing this stuff. And I have not listened to a whole album since the 80s. Okay? And even those, I didn't enjoy most of the songs, but at least half of them, you know. And it's like the music to my ears in the spiritual realm is so different than in the physical realm. And I am so glad I am not 83. I've been happy. I've been feeling light. I feel my magnetism. Stuff has been sticking to me. And everything, I can't hardly get plastic off my hands or my clothes. It's just sticking everywhere. But it was amazing.
Yes.
And I loved every second of it. And I'm so glad to be here at this place at this time. And I just want to say I love everybody who participated and those who didn't. I love them too.
Yes.
But one thing I wanted to mention about is that I have a nephew who's in a wheelchair.
Yes.
And he has never been told by his doctor that he can ever walk and never received no therapy for it. And he has feeling from his head to his toe.
That's good. That's good.
So I'm trying to come up with a method to teach them, teach him how to use his recorder and learn.
Yes.
So that's something that, we haven't really included in what we're doing because they have ideas and creativity too, but they just need to learn how to express it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for sharing this with us.
All right.
Thank you.
Have an amazing rest of the week.
Thank you, beloved. Shalom.
Shalom.
I agree with the sister, man. Hey, I'm happy I'm not 83 right now, man. Like, damn. Yeah, yo. Listen, let me emphasize what the sister meant by that, okay? All right. Oops. There we go. Let me show for the people that may not know what's going on out there. All right. So let's share this with you. Okay, this is us just get to YouTube, okay? This is YouTube. Chaos in the U.S., multiple tornadoes, outbreaks, 32 dead, okay? Recycling plant catches and fire in West Dallas. More than 60 tornadoes reported across 8 states. Pedestrian hurt after crash involving Miami police officers. Americans struggling to pay back car loans. 12 tornadoes touched down in Mississippi over the weekend. Didn't we talk about Mississippi going to get theirs? Didn't we talk about Mississippi? This is 19 minutes ago. Okay.
48 hours.
Wow. Tonight.
The National Weather Service is looking at preliminary data, and we could have as many as 12 tornadoes that came through our state.
How many tornadoes? How many tornadoes?
The National Weather Service is looking at preliminary data, and we could have as many as 12 tornadoes that came through our state over the last 48 hours.
Wow. Tonight,
12
we are learning just how
12 tornadoes in 48 hours. You can't make this up. 48 hours. I'm glad I'm not those people, man. 48 hours. 4 plus 8. You tell me. Gia, you tell me. This is Mississippi. We told those people Mississippi going to get, people like, well, the only place I don't hear in the news is Mississippi and stuff like. Don't worry about that. Mississippi going to get theirs. It's coming. Yeah, Mississippi is coming. Okay, so let's continue.
Deadly and destructive the weekend storms were in Mississippi. The severe weather has claimed the lives of at least 6 people across the state. WREG's Raven Copeland reports on the damage and the challenges Mississippi could face in the coming days and weeks.
Unfortunately, Mississippi is no stranger to severe weather, especially around this time of year. Governor Tate Reeves says the weekend storms brought
21 counties, all right? 21 counties. Mississippi governor declares states of emergency and 21 counties.
Back painful memories of the deadly tornadoes that happened in the state in 2020 and 2023.
We made Esau's trouble concerning all of them. And we did tell those folks, it ain't gonna stop. It's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse until you people get off our land and give back what you owe to our people. And that's all.
From Friday to Saturday night, powerful tornadoes and strong storms ripped through Mississippi, killing 6 people, displacing hundreds, and damaging dozens of homes and buildings.
We are now up to 23 counties across Mississippi that are reporting damage, and damage assessments are ongoing.
Governor Reeves says at least 12 Mississippi counties have filed requests for emergency assistance, and he expects that number to rise. As the recovery and cleanup enters its early stages, emergency officials are sounding the alarm about new risk.
But really, the damage and the storm is not over. As I guess my main point is right now, as we're going to get floodwaters that are going to move down through the states.
There you go. It's not over, man. It's not over. Okay, the loop, but by the time you think you are, oh man, let me catch my breath, and you're right back in the loop again.
The rest of the state for probably the next week and a half to 2 weeks.
It could take weeks, even months, for Mississippi to recover from the devastating and destructive weather. However, the community is prepared to come together and rebuild, one day at a time, just like they did when natural disasters hit the state in 2020 and 2023.
Okay, so all right, and then that's what you're going to start to do. Try to rebuild, try to rebuild, try to rebuild. Okay?
Well, people in Walthall County are starting to clean up the damage left by Saturday's 2 tornadoes. Many are now left without a home, and families are grieving for those killed in the storm. 12 News' Brandon Rains has been there. Okay, again, here's those words, all right, the numbers and the words in there. You got Madison, of course, for those of you that, Oliver's. I'm not quite sure what Oliver means. Madison, 52, 39, 12, and 1003, all those things, on station 12, all those things are coded. Let me see, what's Oliver? The name Oliver, what does that mean? Oops. What does the name Oliver means?
Pahalia is one of the traditional.
No. Oliver.
Oh, got it. Oliver comes from Old French and medieval English, meaning olive tree bearer or peace. It's a name with a pretty peaceful vibe.
All right, thank you. So Oliver, olive, peace, the olive tree, the olive oil, hurt, not the oil in the corn and all this, so, hey, Oliver, I'm in peace. That's, yeah. And it looked like Oliver, peace, and it looked like a gate. It looked like a gate right there, okay? And then next to it is Madison, okay? Oliver, Madison's. Oliver, peace, Atlantis, step 1, or going back. Now. Oliver, Madison, now, fair. 7, perfection. Tonight, everything is clear. Some half of moon, 3 plus 9, 12 tribe. That's the forecast. This is the message. Peace in Atlantis, we are going now, and perfection tonight is clear for the 12 tribe. That is the forecast. That's what that says here.
They're on the ground in Walthall County since the tornado struck.
These tornadoes have left a heartbreaking scene of devastation and loss across Walthall County. Crews have been out surveying the damage, and they say they are expecting up to 100 homes and businesses to be destroyed or damaged. Much of Walthall County has suffered extensive damage after Saturday's tornadoes.
Oof.
Neighbors in Salem and Darbin say the 2 back-to-back storms were nothing short of horrifying.
We got on top of the kids, had pillows on top of all of us, and we were frightened. We thought that the house was about to just fall apart, come up off of us. Noise everywhere. We didn't know what was fixing to happen.
Many people lost everything as homes were crushed and ripped apart. Curtis Ratcliffe spent the day trying to salvage what he could after losing his family home.
So much going through my head. All the hard work put in, there to see it all gone. It hurt. All my kids' stuff, everything gone.
Bethlehem Loop Road in Darbin is one of the hardest hit areas. Homes are left
Bethlehem.
Unrecognizable. Dozens of trees are uprooted and debris is spread for miles. That's where 3 people, 2 adults and a child, were killed.
Unfortunately, we lost a loved one, the 7-year-old. He was a good kid, great church-going kid. Good energy.
Let me play this again so you guys can listen, okay? Listen to what she said.
Good kid, great church-going kid. Good energy. We kid, great church-going kid. Good energy. We will miss him dearly.
Despite the horrific.
Okay, 7-year-old. All right. The same thing that you see in Palisade. A lot of the Christian blassos, a lot of people that, refuse church-going folks. And a lot of people think because they are black, well, automatically they are people. Automatically they're part of, they are Israelites and stuff like that. They should be saved. Now, when you let those people open their mouths, you're like, oh, so okay, so this is why this thing happened to you. And when you got a 7-year-old child and you bring him to the church, you know what you did to this child? This is what you did to that child. So we must, when things happen and we see people that look ours, we must be quiet, be silent, let them talk. And then you'll understand, okay, this is what happened. Okay, those are the people that are fiercely combating our brothers and sisters on TikTok. They are here watching. Okay, they don't want to let that Cesare Borgia go. They don't want to let that go. Okay, they believe there will be a rapture, Antichrist, Jacob's trouble. We are going to have to go to Jacob's trouble because, well, these women didn't repent, which have nothing to do with us, nothing to do with what we are doing. Okay? And then this going to go ahead and cause confusion. Well, not in here. People should just, I'm not confused. I know why things like that are happening to those people. Let them talk and they'll tell you. Okay?
Devastation. Residents remain grateful that more lives were not lost.
I'm just thankful that we're all safe, and most of our neighbors, and we lost 3, but
And we're just
we're all
praying for their families, and it's just so sad. That could have been us.
Those impacted say times may be tough right now, but they are determined to rebuild step by step.
only through God's grace recover. When he say, look up to the hills which cometh our help, and at the end of the day, the help comes from him, regardless of what we try to patch up or whatever, he's still, through God's grace, we are blessed.
Emergency management says it will take several days to survey the damage. They are asking people to stay off of the roadways after dark. Reporting in Walthall County, Brandon Rains, 12 News.
All right. So chicken farm destroyed and all this thing is just where's the wildfire? Let's take a little bit of the wildfire, then we can close with that. It's gonna be 12 a.m. Wildfire in Oklahoma. Okay, this is about 29 minutes ago.
Extreme weather coverage with the mayor.
Let's see what we have here.
Extreme weather coverage with the mayor of Manford, Oklahoma, Clay Abercrombie. Mayor, thank you so much for being with us. We know that your county is one of the 12 that the governor declared a state of emergency in. And I first want to say that we're thinking of everyone who lives there, who's preparing for this. How bad is the destruction? How many homes lost so far?
Well, Morgan, thank you very much. And it has been pretty devastating over the last 48 hours here in Manford. We just had a perfect storm, if you want to say it that way. The humidity was low. The winds were very high. We had this fire start south of our city and quickly proceeded to the city limits, and we were unable to stop it. The winds were at times at 70 miles an hour, which make it almost impossible to shut down a fire. So we were reacting more than being proactive and had to be. I want to say my heart goes out to all firefighters, police officers who are involved in these type of things. Our firefighters worked very hard all night long. And we have a very experienced volunteer fire department here. But if you've ever seen situations like this, you know that there's just very little that you can do to stop a fire like this. We had approximately 25 homes destroyed in the city of Manford. And you have to keep in mind that the city of Manford is only 3,500 people. But we also had an apartment complex damaged. There were 6 units damaged there. And we have a senior living center that 2 units were damaged. And we're still putting out hot spots and trying to mop up on this situation as best we can.
You know, Mayor, I can hear, the heartbreak in your voice, and you have such empathy for your citizens. What does this emergency declaration do to help your city during this recovery process?
Well, it helps a lot. It gives us an avenue to apply for government funding to help out not only the people who lost their homes here, but help cities recover from the
So, yes. All right. No, so that's what's going on, man. A lot of those people are catching hell, man. A lot of those people are catching hell. Wherever you turn it, it's hell. There's nothing they can do about it. Yes, they can say, we're going to rebuild, and I mean that's nothing. That's like Mother Nature and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a loop. You're gonna be right back on it. Look, listen. We are already in March 16. Like, damn, son, we're already right in the middle of March. Another 2 weeks, March is already done. You are in April. Hurricane season begin June 1st, which is 6 months in here. I'd say about another 90 days or less, you're going to begin hurricane season. So you got 90 days to deal with whatever that you're dealing with now. Wildfires, tornadoes, and stuff like that. When those things stop, then you enter the hurricane season. And after the hurricane season and seasons, and then the loop comes, that's it. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Where FEMA is busy, man. FEMA has been busy. National Guard, all those things, those people are busy. A lot of them, they used to enjoy times, and their pastime was to watching us. Make sure you're not in their neighborhood or go to your neighborhood and cause trouble. Now, instead of them doing this, they got to be on the phone with some insurance company to try to fix their houses. Instead of them doing this, they in a rubble looking for their phone or loved one or mourning a loved one. Now, instead of them be online, be in the comment board and things like that, they have something to think about. They have something to worry about. Amen. It's my house taken by a tornado. It's 12 degrees out there. I gotta stay warm, man. I gotta find a place to stay. I gotta get to a hotel or a friend or somewhere. My car got destroyed. You know, they got to do something. You know. Okay, we got a call here. Hi, beloved. Go ahead.
Hi. Hello to the nation. This is Renana. I just wanted to add to what you were just saying right now about how they used to go out and do all these things, right? And they used to enjoy their times and stuff. Now I'm starting to see another thing that I noticed about them is that back in the day, they used to enjoy the fact that even though they cut off their own foot, they would be looking to see if we cut off our leg. Did we die? Did we get more hurt than them? It's like they would hurt themselves in order to make sure we die. You know what I'm saying? So they were putting in all this work to do this, and to now see it changing over with that message that you had at the bottom of the screen of the news thing about it being our time and we're forecasted for good weather coming through. Come on through, Father. Bring it in. Bring it in. I'm happy about this thing. I'm happy about this. Now the thing is, I also wanted to say something else in addition to that. Being on this album, to bring it back to the album and bringing our nation at peace, I wanted to say it's been an absolute honor to be able to even lend my voice to this project. I thank you so much for allowing me to sing. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. It came out of left field. I didn't even know y'all were even going to ask me, okay? So I'm grateful. I love it. I love how it turned out. It has brought me so much peace. It is bringing me so much joy. It is making my inner Shemashite just shine just a little bit brighter because of it, because of what's inside. I look forward to the next project, and I look forward to hearing you guys' voices. I look forward to seeing you guys' artwork and all the things that are added.
Thank
and
you.
if by chance you want to add me onto that one too, I'm more than happy to do so.
No problem,
But whatever, either way, do what you do. I will listen to all of it. I love you, nation.
Yes.
I love you, Big Levi. Thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Shalom.
Have a good day.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you for the beloved sister. Yes. Let me clarify one of the things the sister said before. Well, let me go to the album. Yes. The album, beloved, it was ordained by the Holy One, okay? Whoever is in it, that's because the Most High wants you to be in it. Whoever gonna be in the next one, that is because that the Holy One wants you to be in the next one, okay? That's what it is, all right? And we're going to do our best we'll make official announcements. Once we receive all the emails, we're going to receive, and then we'll make an official announcement when we're going to do it and when it's going to be released, just like, well, we did. Now, concerning what the sister said, where those people, when they cut off the food, they make sure that we cut off our legs. And then if they see our legs is cut, they are more than happy to lose the food as long as we die. LBJ, President Lyndon B. Johnson, went and visited the South, I believe in Alabama. That was Dr. Claude Anderson telling this story. And when President LBJ see the white community down there, he saw their situation. He saw the way they were living, the poverty, the madness. And then he told them, whoa, you guys, this is not good the way that you're living. This is very bad. And you guys need to do something about this, and we're going to do, because the situation, you guys are very poor. The situation is very bad. And it would be best that you guys do a little work and then they told Lyndon, like, what about them niggas over there? What about them niggas? Are they doing better than us? No, they're not. But you guys are not doing good at it. Are they doing better than us? Are we better than them? Yeah, but Not that as long as we are better than them, we don't give a crap our situation. And Lyndon, he find out, that's why I come with the quote. He said, if you can find the lowest white man, you stroke his ego, you made him thought that he's better than the best Negro. You can find the lowest, like white man, you say you better than LeBron James because he's a nigga, Yay, he got millions, billions, so to speak. I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. You're better than him. And then he will give you everything. Hell, he won't even notice that you're picking his pocket. That's what it was. They were usually, they like, whatever happened to them, it is bad, beloved, but they always wanted to know how is it happening to, are we dead? Yeah, I know the opioid is killing all people, but what happened to the crack epidemic? Did the crack eliminate the black folk? No, actually, they built an immune system to it. First of all, it wasn't killing them in the first place. We were saying this thing, and then so we can arrest them and make them feel it. But they literally, this thing is long gone. So you lost a whole generation because of the opioid. Now there's an issue. Now this is you have to listen. This is a health issue. This is a emergency health state. So we cannot arrest our way out of this. But you are fine arresting all people out of this thing. Those are the people that will literally strap a bag of popcorn on themselves and go in our midst and midst of the people. As long as they detonated it, as long as one of us dead, they don't care about others that look like them or for them that die. But they've been doing this so long, they find out now they inflicted more damage on themselves than they did on us. Thank you, Teresa Gray. That's how they were tricked into thinking they are better, through lies, the opposite of our miseducation. That's how they thought. They thought they were superheroes, Superman. Drugs can't do nothing to them. Even police caught them with drugs. What are the police going to do? They are not after them. They were giving a carte blanche. They were giving green light. And this is the result, man. You got a whole town, a whole generation gone. But our people straighten up, man. A lot of black folks straighten up. They're like, yo, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to become an addict. I saw what addiction did to my people. I saw what addiction did to my cousin, my mother, my father. I know what addiction did to me. They straighten up their lives. But the others, they can't straighten on. See, to straighten your life, you need some form of desire. You need some form of something in you that you wanted. You wanted real bad. Not those people, man. The moment the blessing is gone, they give up. Yes, back then those people were like, oh, what about them Negroes over there? How bad they get it? Well, they don't have it at all. Somebody just mentioned in the comment board that they live in Mississippi. This thing totally missed their town. It missed the place of living. Yet it destroyed places that those people live. Yes, there's damage. Yes, I got loved one dead. What about them niggas over there? Well, actually, nothing happened to them. I understand we live in Asheville. This whole town is devastated. What about Haiti? Remember the whole thing, the guys, they were blaming Haitian immigrant because they were getting like $13,000 to $50,000 a month, but they give Asheville 750, something like that. They come up. Well, yeah, I understand about Asheville, but what about Atlanta, Georgia? Did the storm get there? No, it didn't even go nowhere near Atlanta. Oh. Yeah. Well, can you guys make the storm go over there? No, we can't do. Where'd you get that? Well, you guys are not controlling the weather? No. Where are you people getting this thing? Well, there's a way you guys can direct the weather through where black folk are living in large? Okay, first of all, what are you people getting this type of information? We cannot control the weather. It's not something that we can do. Okay, so they always do that. They always, when they get something happen to them, they're on the verge of dying. They're always asking, what about them niggas? How bad they get it? Well, they don't get it at all. What do you mean they don't get it at all? Well, they don't get it. This meteorite strike your city. They live way on the other side. They don't even know what happened here. We're trying to do our best to cover this up, but you guys need to do something about it. But we can send the blastos and bring their energy down and say black people are dying and stuff like that. But anyway, so that's what those people, they always do this. Yeah, you know, they always like, I don't care. Remember the 1980s, Reaganomics. And one of the white men warned them. He said, Reaganomics? This is trickle-down economics. And he repeated to them, there was a C-SPAN news. He said, you people that are asking about Reaganomics, what this is, when the corporation, all the big rich dude become richer, it ain't gonna be good for you. You guys are gonna get way poorer. You're gonna get worse than the people that you thought that are worse. They don't care. They like, well, the rich gonna get richer and we the poor gonna get a little bit rich too. When they look at Reagan, they look at Donald Trump, they felt like this is them. Just like black folk, when they look at Oprah, they look at LeBron James, they're like, yeah, I'm doing all right, man. God damn, black people is doing so good. Woo! LeBron James won this championship. Oprah just hit 1 billion. I'm proud of that. That has nothing to do with you, man. You know, this is you are not Donald Trump, man. But yeah, he's for us. No, this is far from that. He actually is. He's even against you. So what happened? All the jobs got shipped to China and all the industry closed down and they lost everything. But they are still asking, are we better than the Negroes? No, you're not. In fact, you are in a worse situation that you are right now. They build an immunity to poverty, drugs, and everything we throw at them. You haven't. The moment something come at you, you quickly run to a coping mechanism, drugs. They can do drugs. It will take a lot of the drugs to kill them, but it doesn't take a lot for you to die. They can survive. We've been doing this to them like hundreds of years. They're still there. You just got into this thing. You would not survive. You didn't survive. Oh, okay. Well, can we stop it? No, it's a juggernaut. The moment this thing start running, there's nothing it can't be stopped. It can't. It's like we cannot stop it. The moment you set this plan in motion, but well, you know, can we get out of the way? You caught up in there. Well, what about them? Yeah, a few actually. The damage is gonna do to them. It's the one that we pay to damage them. Those are the ones that have been taken down. But by far, they are exempt from this. And then that's when the panic come from. Again, there's one last video I want to share. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just going to share the title. Okay, excuse me. West Virginia media blackout. Okay, so this is this is an independent journalist, I believe. More Perfect Union. They released this video called "Media Blackout: America's Poorest Counties Devastated by Catastrophic Flood." Okay, this is in West Virginia. Let me put the link.
Down these roads is so sad.
Let me put the link in the video right there. Let me put the link for you so you can go watch it. There we go. All right, that's the link in it. And this video, the people that are living in West Virginia, remember, we made a East Trouble video concerning West Virginia, how they are getting it, you know, they are getting this, they are getting that work. So you got those folks, they voted for Trump, they voted for Trump. And then they're like, well, we West Virginian has his back. He better come here and do something for us. And there's a dude, I believe that guy, he was crying. And he told the truth. He said, we cannot rebuild. There's no money to rebuild here. There's no place. There's nothing for us to rebuild here. The thing is devastated. There's nothing we can do. He said, well, we can't rebuild, man. It's just, this is what it is. We are devastated and nobody come here to help us because there is no FEMA over there. There is not, even FEMA maximum is going to give you $42,000. That's the maximum they're supposed to give you. You're lucky if you see 20% out of that. FEMA ain't going to give you 42 G's like this, man. Not like that. Insurance company, well, those people are in the mountain, they are not protected against flood or whatever they thought they were protected from, So, yeah, but nonetheless, beloved, it's already 12 a.m., at least where I'm at. So, we had a great time. Thank you for all of you that joined on to us. Again, this is probably the last time you're going to see me online live for a while. Yay, there will be such trouble video. However, unless something big happen, I might pop up online, but I'm gonna go in a hiatus and we will make the announcement for the album, so to speak. But I'm gonna be in the classroom. Okay, join us on Patreon. We have our Patreon out there. Oops. Let me see. Oh. Join our Patreon. Okay. Study with us. All right. We have a lot of books. We are studying a lot of things. Okay. So you can come and study with our people. And we have a lot of good stuff in there. All right. I'm going to be on Patreon mostly. All right. Mostly on Patreon. YouTube, I'm going to pop up a little, but I'm going to take a break, beloved. Okay. Just going to take a little break. And then after that, I'm going to take a break from Patreon too. And then we'll come back for the Shadow Fast, which will begin in May. But I'm gonna be back. Well, before that, I will be on Patreon after the lesson and things like that. But I'm asking the nation to rest, contemplate it on yourself and do your introspection and prepare your soul. Okay, all right. Observe things too. The Esau's trouble is still going to come, but you may not be able to see me. Okay, unless something major is going to happen, which is there's a lot of things that's going to happen, and you should be able to see me. Okay, beloved. Again, thank you to all of you that join us. Please contact the sisters, the brothers, and then I say shalom, Heavenly Father. Thank you for having our people come together, Earthly Mother. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for the angels that being in our midst and give us inspiration and intuition and knowledge of concerning the things that we were talking about and learning. Thank you for the Jews and Gentiles that are lending us their vibration and their strength. And we said, be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Rejoice. This is our time. Selah. So be it.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.